Shabbat Shalom everyone. Shabbat Parashat Yitro. Am Israel is going to receive the Torah. Finally, the Torah is going to come down into the world. There's going to be a Torah in the world. There's a nation. There's Am Israel. We can receive the Torah. And the world can start moving forward. In preparation for receiving the Torah, Parashat Yitro gives us two chapters that come before Aseret HaDibrot themselves, before the Ten Commandments. Those two sections, two chapters, one of them speaks about Yitro and his coming to Bnei Israel and the advice he gives Moshe Rabbeinu. That's one thing. We're going to skip to the second part, what's known as Perek Yutet in Chumash Shmot. And it starts off like this. We'll just read the section of Revi of this week's parasha. And it goes like this. It's a very important introduction for Matan Torah to understand a little bit about what it's about. Another important introduction so that we know what's happening. בחודש השלישי לצאת בני ישראל מארץ מצרים, ביום הזה באו מדבר סיני. So we have the date, we have the location. בני ישראל arrive at הר סיני. ויסעו מרפידים ויבואו מדבר סיני, ויחנו במדבר, ויחן שם ישראל נגד ההר. Very famous comment made by Rashi, or Rashi quoting the Midrash, that the pasuk starts with ויסעו, ויבואו, ויחנו, all in plural, and then moves over into ויחן, שם ישראל נגד ההר, in singular, saying Am Yisrael are all united over there, כאיש אחד בלב אחד, ready to receive the Torah. goes on, ומשה עלה אל האלוהים, ויקרא אליו אדוני מן ההר, לאמור, כה תאמר לבית יעקב, ותגד לבני ישראל. Okay, so Moshe goes up to God, and then, or El Elohim, using the name of God, referring more to Din and to nature maybe, and then Vayikra elav Hashem min hahar, and God calls him. Once he's already going up towards Elohim, God says, no, it's Hashem calling you. Rachamim, Shem Havaya, a more accurate name. Okay, כה תאמר לבית יעקב, ותגד לבני ישראל, everyone, man and woman, this applies to everyone. Okay, פסוק ד' אתם ראיתם אשר עשיתי למצרים ואשא אתכם על כנפי נשרים ואביא אתכם אליי. First of all, you saw the past. What have you already seen? יציאת מצרים, what I did to the Egyptians, and I took you out on the wings of eagles, ואביא אתכם אליי, and brought you to me. What does it mean to me? Rashi says, כתרגומו, the Targum says, וקר והתייתכון לפולחני, and I brought you to know what my work is, what my worship is. Okay, there are many gods, there are many ways in the world, many things that could be done. What's the way to worship God, to be an Oved Hashem? Doesn't stop here. Next pasuk, ve'ata, and now. Im shamoa tishmeu bekoli, if you listen to what I say, ushmartem et briti, and you keep the covenant. Okay, we're adding another aspect here. There's a covenant, there's a brit. The brit isn't like an agreement between two people. We have an agreement, we have a partnership maybe. No, it's a brit. Brit means God creates reality in the world. Creating a brit with us means that God created some rules which mean this is the way things work, and we're inside it. There's no breaking out of this brit. But if we listen to what God does and we fulfill our side, although the Gemara also deals sometimes, the Chazal deal often with what happens if we don't. All of the Tanakh is full of what happens if we don't. And we see it's all about God pushing us back into the Brit if we don't. But if we do, Veitem li segula mikol ha'amim ki li kol haaretz. There will be a segula. Segula, Rashi says, a precious treasure. Then it will be clear to the world that this very precious thing God keeps and wants the whole time, and everything's around the segula, because this is what's really precious for him. Segula mikol ha'amim, ki li kol haaretz, because the whole land is for God. Ve'atem, and you, tiyu li mamlechet kohanim vegoy kadosh. Ele advarim asher tedaber al bnei Israel. And you, bnei Israel, what will be? Mamlechet kohanim vegoy kadosh. A special nation. Okay, we need to be a nation of priests, a holy nation. Ele advarim asher tedaber al bnei Israel. So the first thing that God tells Moshe Rabbeinu when Moshe Rabbeinu arrives at Har Sinai is this is all about, if you follow what I tell you to be, you will be a holy nation, a precious nation, something that it's clear to the world that God favors and cares about. Now we're going into Shabbat Parashat Yitro, this year, and there's a lot of uncertainty. Here in Eretz Yisrael, we've been in uncertainty for a long time now. And we know that Shabbos, there's a kind of deadline going on. Yes agreement, no agreement, a lot of soldiers. Are we going to go into Gaza and fight again? Are we not going into Gaza? We're going up north, going down south. What's happening? A lot of unclarity. But we need to remember there's certain things that are very clear. There's a Brit. There's a clear Brit. And that's what it's about in many ways. About us understanding what it's about. And when we focus on that Brit, when we focus on doing what God tells us to do, Torah and mitzvot, and remembering it's all about being a holy nation, not communities, not individuals, not a holy yid somewhere around the world. It's about us being a mamlechet kohanim b'goy kadosh, a kingdom, proper kingdom with a country and an army and economy and everything, but a goy kadosh, not just having a country and an army and not being without kadosh in it. That's we've been trying that for too long, and it doesn't work out properly. Be'ezrat Hashem, na'aseh v'natzliach, and Yeshuat Hashem כהרף עין, and we'll see במהרה בימינו יבוא משיח צדקנו ויבנה בית המקדש, and all of עם ישראל will come to ארץ ישראל. שבת שלום.